Today we're going to do an Atari 5200 test, and this is one of the most requested chords over the last year for me to do. I got it running successfully, and I'm going to show you how it works. We're going to test out a few random games here. We'll just randomly go into Buck Rogers' Planet of Zoom, and I'll show you one of the first things you have to worry about as far as initializing the chord to work properly. We're getting a little prompt up here that says, sorry, this program needs a real Atari operating system. Well, I'm going to go to my RetroArch options. I'm going to change the Atari system to 5200. Then I'm going to back out, go to Controls, and change my user one device type to the Atari joystick. Then I'm going to resume. So now we have it working. Let's see how this goes. Again, this has been one of the most requested chords over the last year, and I'm glad to have it running finally. And I'm also going to be posting a video on ColecoVision next. Let's try a few other 5200 games, and I'm particularly most interested in games that I have not seen on other systems. I mean, Buck Rogers has been ported to many other systems, but let's see what hasn't. I believe this version of Gremlins is completely exclusive to the 5200, so let's see how this plays out. Not too bad of a game. Let's see what else we have here. Looking for games that are kind of unfamiliar to me. I do not recall ever playing a game called Nonfactor on any other system. Let's see how this goes. I'm just randomly picking these. I did not selectively choose these in advance. But it's very nice having these load and be able to run finally. The keypad does not work as of right now because this is temperamental and more meant for a keyboard on an actual PC. That's why we get a little more temperamental when it comes to running PC-based or number pad-based controllers. We're going to try another game on here that I came across randomly a few days ago. And even though I did say I'm randomly choosing them, I just thought of this one I played, and it kind of reminds me of a pseudo No Man's Sky circa 30 years ago. This one's called Rescue on Fractal. And I couldn't help think of No Man's Sky as I was playing this. And of course I'm going to show you which core is run in the 5200, and it'll be posted in my set, along with the proper setup that you need to run it. Now I'm thinking I'm landing on the planet in No Man's Sky right now. This really is a great game too, for what it's worth. Like an archaic No Man's Sky. Probably minus the loot collection upgrade system. Why not? Let's see how Pac-Man fares on the system while we're here. It's always interesting to see Pac-Man because the Atari 2600 version was completely atrocious. So we're going to try Pac-Man on 5200 and see if it fares any better. Then I'm going to switch over and show you what I have installed to run this stuff. Definitely leaps and bounds above the Atari 2600 one. The flickering is pretty much absent. The music's good. You get the true eating of the pellet noise. And this is quite a good port for what it's worth. Okay, now we're going to switch over to the PC, and I'm going to show you what I have installed to run this. I'm going into my hacky, my modules for uninstall. I have Atari 800 core, and I have it designated to say this module will add support for Atari 8-bit computer systems and 5200 to RetroArch. And of course we're going to need the BIOS for the Atari 5200 here as well, and these are both going to be in my set. And of course you need RetroArch. I have two versions of RetroArch. One has extreme filters with about 500 different filters you could run, and there's some really truly phenomenal ones to check out, and I'll show you those in the next video or two. But you're going to need the Atari 800 and the Atari 800 BIOS with the 5200. And hope you enjoyed the video. There'll be more to come.